So let's start with Guru Pranam Mantram. Om Agyanam Timirandasya Jnana Janashalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshtarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gauravakvinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this chapter is named as Opulence of the Absolute. Okay. So opulences, we'll be reading about the opulences in this chapter. But Krishna has opulences so that we can remember Krishna. We can see Krishna in everything. Okay. For that, Krishna will be telling opulences, his opulences in this chapter. So let me take a pen. These pens are very small. Okay, so these. So these were the chapter number 9 sections. Okay, chapter number 9, 1, 2, 3, hearing about Krishna, qualifications and disqualifications. The 9 to 10, Aishwarya Jnana. Okay, Krishna's Achintya Abheda relationship with the material world. The 9.11 to 15, non-worshippers and worshippers. And 16 to 25, Krishna is the supreme object of worship. And 26 to 34, the glories of directly worshipping Krishna. Now this is the chapter number 10, very small chapter, very nice chapter. Okay, most of the slokas are in opulences. Okay, so what are the opulences? The different kinds of opulences are there, or that and the most of the slokas will be describing that. But before that, two important parts are there. That is section A and section B. So in section A, that is sloka number 1 to 7. Krishna's position as the origin of everything. So we will be knowing about Krishna's position, about the origin of everything. Okay. Then start the Chatur Shloki Bhagavad Gita. That 4 slokas are which are important. Like 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, that is called Chatur Shloki. And then from the 12 to 42, Arjuna's acceptance and his request. So Arjuna now accepts that Krishna, you are the supreme person, not I am only telling the great sages and all. Narada Muni, Vyasa Muni, great sages are also telling. So now I'm accepting your this position. Now please tell me your opulences. So this was the Arjuna's request. Now Krishna will be telling about the opulences in detail. Okay. So this is the synopsis of chapter number 10. Okay. So this is Lord Krishna. This is the synopsis of chapter number 10. The Lord Krishna at the end of chapter 9 advises to fix his mind on him. Manmana mad bhakto. Okay. Hence, describe his opulences on which a devotee can fix his mind. Okay, and how to remember him when we see opulent, powerful, beautiful things in the creation. So whatever things is there, whatever beautiful things there, opulent things there, powerful things there, whatever things are there, if we see those things, we can remember Krishna through his opulences. Okay, so this is the thing. So Krishna has 6 opulences. That is, what are the 6 opulences? Can anyone tell me what opulences, 6 opulences Krishna has?
Health, wealth, beauty, strength, strength 4, 5th and 6th. I'm not getting Prabhuji.
Yes, anyone?
Renunciation, Mataji.
Yes.
Renunciation is also one of once Mataji, Nanita Mataji has asked this question, how renunciation is a opulence of Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, wealth, power. Yes, Vairagya. Renunciation is Vairagya. Beauty is there. Beauty. Yeah. Fame, knowledge, renunciation. Okay. 6 opulences we have now. So these are the 6 opulences. Okay. So this word Bhagwan was described by Parashar Muni. Okay. So Parashar Muni, the father of Veda Vyasa, he has described the word Bhagwan And when he sees that Krishna is all those six opulences, then he accepted Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as Bhagwan. Okay, so that was the thing. In chapter number 10, focus on description of Krishna's opulences by hearing will increase the devotion. When we hear about Krishna's opulences, our devotion will increase. Okay, so this got the opulences. Then three divisions, 1 to 7, Krishna's position, then 8 to 11, Chatushloki, and 12 to 42, Krishna Arjuna's acceptance and his request to show the opulences. So these are the three divisions we'll be reading. So this is section number 1. Section number A, from verse 1 to 7. So Krishna's position and as the origin of everything. Okay. So 1 to 3. Anyone knowing Krishna as the unborn Supreme Lord and the source of all sages and demigods is source of all sages and demigods is undiluted and free from sins. So it will be described that neither the demigods nor the great sages know the Krishna's origin, because Krishna is the source of all the things. So they do not know, the great sages, even the demigods, they do not know what is the origin of Krishna. They do not know about Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. So it is described in chapter number sloka number 1 to 3. Then 4 to 6. All the quality and attitudes are created by Krishna. So few qualities will be described, that these qualities are created by Krishna. Even the progenitors of universe are born from his mind. So what are the progenitors? What are the 25 progenitors are there who will be making the world later? So we'll be reading about those things. And then chapter sloka number 7, those who know Krishna's glory engage in his service. Okay, so let's read. This is chapter number 10, sloka number 10.1. Okay, so Krishna is again saying, listen. Okay, so Krishna is in earlier chapters also, the chapter start, now listen from me. Okay, some chapter starts like Arjuna is asking question, Krishna is giving the answer. So some chapter will start from that. Oh, Arjuna has any confusion, now Krishna is giving the answer. So some chapters start from that. Some chapters start from the hearing, importance of hearing. Now hear from me. Okay, so Takshanu, earlier also we have seen the chapter starts, now hear from me more about it. Okay, so now this chapter is also starting from the Supreme Personality of Godhead words, not Arjuna's question. Okay, so the Supreme Lord said, "Oh dear friend, mighty am Arjuna, listen again." So now again the word here is listen again. Okay, to my supreme word, to my supreme word, which I shall impart to you for your benefit, which will give you great joy. Okay, so now it is starting from Krishna's the continuation. Okay, now hear more from me. Okay, that is what Krishna is saying. This pastime you all know, that is Krishna is sleeping and Arjuna is there, and Duryodhana is there. Duryodhana is sitting in front and Arjuna is sitting at the feet side. Okay. Okay. So Lord Krishna asks us to listen carefully, as he will reveal more wonderful knowledge about his opulences. Okay, chapter number 7, Lord explains his different energy and how they're acting. In chapter number 7, two different energy Krishna was telling, that one is the superior energy, one is inferior energy, and the living entity we fall in between, that is marginal energy. We have a choice, we can go towards the superior energy, we can go towards the inferior energy, like this material energy. So we are coming under the marginal energy. Okay. Then chapter number 9, Lord established his different energy on to establish devotion in the firm conviction. Okay. Then the chapter number 10 gives more confidential knowledge of his specific opulences and his work. Okay, very small. These are there. Letters are there. Okay. Then the hearing word is described again. So eagerness to hear as the qualification. So this is the very important thing, that by hearing we achieve the knowledge. By hearing we can see Krishna. Through our ears we can see Krishna. Okay, and hearing process is given very important in Bhagavad Gita, because Krishna is starting this chapter with hearing only. Okay, so eagerness to hear as the qualification. Discourses in the society of devotee can take place only among those who are really anxious to be Krishna consciousness. just like Arjuna's qualification. You are dear to me. Okay, so this is the thing. So hearing process is very, very important in the because the thing is, we cannot see everything. Okay, we cannot see Krishna, we cannot see we cannot see the spiritual things through our eyes, but we can see through our ear. Hearing, by hearing we can see the things. Okay, by constant hearing with devotion about Krishna through the devotee, we can see Krishna. So that is the thing. Hearing, seeing Krishna through hearing. Okay, so that is the importance of hearing. We can see Krishna through hearing. Okay, now 10.2.
नमे विदुत्सुरगणा प्रभवं न महर्षयः अहमादिर्हि देवानां महर्षीणां च सर्वशः.
So Krishna is saying Name Vidu. Vidu is knowing. Okay, to know. Name Vidu Suragana. Asura is the demons. Sura is the demigods. So Name Vidu Suragana. Suragana is not knowing me. Okay. Prabhavam na Maharsya. What is the origin of mine? Even the Maharshis are not knowing. Okay. Aham Adir Hi Devanam. So Adir means he is even the source of the Devanam, the demigods, and the Maharshi Nam. Okay. Devanam and Maharshi Nam, both he is the Adir, that is source. Okay. Cha Sarvasa. Sarvasha means everyone's origin is Krishna only. So Krishna is saying, Name Vidu Suragana. Suragana is not knowing me. Prabhavam na Maharshya. So even Maharshis are not knowing, because Suragana and Maharshi both are originating from Krishna only. Okay. Aham Adirhi Devanam and Maharshi Nam Cha Sarvasha. So even the Devanam, Maharshi Nam and all, even everything, he is the source. Okay. Neither the host of demigod nor the great sages know my origin. For in every respect, I am the source of demigods and the sages. So no one knows Krishna's origin, about Krishna and all. Okay, no one knows. So there is no one who can tell you what is the Krishna's origin, what is the Krishna's opulences, what is the Krishna's qualities, what is the Krishna, what are these things. So how to know these things? Okay, so better. So that's why Arjuna is. That's why Krishna is telling about himself. Okay, so that opulence, because no one knows unless and until Krishna is saying, how will know? Okay, that is the thing. So now Krishna will be telling about his opulences, and before saying this, Krishna is telling no one knows, so that Krishna is exclusive source of these knowledge. Okay, so that is the thing. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningness, as the supreme Lord of all the world, he deluded among the men, is free from all sins. Okay, so one who knows Krishna as unborn, beginningless, as the supreme Lord of all the world, he deluded among the men, is free from the all sins. So what is the point giving importance here? That if we know about Krishna's origin, that is his origin is Janma and Karma is Divyam, then we are not engaged in this material world. We are away from this material world. We are not bound to this material. That is the thing. Okay. And the different qualities Krishna is describing. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः क्षमा सत्यं दमक्षमः सुखं दुःखं भवो भावो भयं चाभयमेव च अहिंसा समता दृष्टिस्तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावा भूतानां मत्त एव पृथग्विदाः.
So the different qualities Krishna is telling, that intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion. Okay, intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of senses, control of mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear and fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy. So there are many qualities Krishna is telling, and all these various qualities of living being are created by me alone. So Krishna is saying these qualities of human being is being made, is been made from me only, by me only. So what are the, if you read the purpose, the quality, about the quality is described. Okay, what is the meaning of that quality? So Prabhupada is describing all the quality very nicely. Okay, So the intelligence or buddhi is the power to analyze things in their proper perspectives. Okay, so we know the difference. What is, what thing is good, what thing is bad, and what is their perspective. And we can analyze those things. Okay, how the intelligence develop? By reading the shastras. Okay, knowledge. Okay, knowledge is distinction between the matter and spirit. Okay, so there are many knowledge are there. Academic knowledge is there, scientific knowledge is there. Okay, one is spiritual knowledge is also there. So academic knowledge, scientific knowledge, those are based on the material platform only. But the spiritual knowledge only talks about the material and the spiritual platform, and both are distinct. Okay, so the spiritual knowledge talks about that body is different, soul is different, and what is the distinction between them and how we should act. So that is the knowledge is being talked. Okay, that is the spiritual knowledge. Academic knowledge may be there, that is also important for the body's perspective, but that will talk about the body only, matter only. So that is the thing. Okay, that is not the complete knowledge. Freedom from doubt and delusion, asammoha, can be achieved when one acts without hesitation based on understanding transcendental philosophy. Nothing should be accepted blindly. So this is the thing. So when we start this class of Bhagavad Gita, we in the introduction part, Prabhupada writes faith is very, very important. Introduction of Bhagavad Gita, when you read, Prabhupada writes faith is very, very important. We should, our qualification to read Bhagavad Gita is we should be in the position of Arjuna, so that we can understand the Bhagavad Gita very nicely. Okay, the way Arjuna understood this Bhagavad Gita, we can also understand Bhagavad Gita by being in the level of being in the way of devotion, just like Arjuna was there. Okay, so that was the thing. But many people think that, okay, if we have faith, we cannot ask question. So that is the thing. Many people were confused from that. So this is the thing which is Prabhupada is writing, that nothing should be accepted blindly. Okay, so many things are there. Philosophy is there, there is reasons is there. If there is philosophy, there is reasons. Without reason, without reason, we are accepting the things. Then that if religion is there and there is no reasoning is there, then that religion may be due to only due to the sentiments. Okay, so that is the thing. So reasoning should be there, but many things are there which is beyond our senses. So that is the thing. All reasonings are there, but many things are there which is beyond our senses also. Okay, so we can accept those things if our acharya, if great sages are saying. Okay, so that is the thing. Tolerance and forgiveness excuse the minor offenses of others, and one should be practiced to bear insult and dishonor from the others. So that is called tolerance and forgiveness. Shama. Truthfulness, satyam. Okay, facts should be presented as they are for the benefit of others, not distort truth for the personal interest. So many truthfulness means we should say the facts. Okay, we should have courage to say the fact. If one thief is there, okay, we should have this truthfulness so that we can say that this person is a thief, so that it is for the benefit of the society. Sometimes truth can be unpalatable. Okay, but then also we should say the truth so that others are benefited, for the benefit of the others. Okay, so Krishna is saying, so Prabhupada is saying facts should be presented as they are for the benefits of the other. Okay, not distort truth for the personal interest. So many people are there, they are distorting the truth for the personal interest, and in this way this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is being diluted. So many people are there, they are not coming in Guru Parampara. That is why they are distorting this fact. Okay, if a person is coming in Guru Parampara system, and he knows that he should not distort the fact. Whatever he has taken from his guru, whatever he has taken from the Bhagavad Gita, he should present the fact directly. Okay. Then control of the senses, dama. Senses should not be used for unnecessary personal enjoyment. Okay. Control of the mind, sama. Restrain the mind from unnecessary thoughts like money. Okay. Power of thought should be developed in association with guru, sadhu, and shastra. Happiness and distress, always consider in the relation to what is favorable and unfavorable for Krishna consciousness. Okay, So if happiness is there, if it is favorable for Krishna consciousness, then okay. If it is unfavorable for Krishna consciousness, we should discard that. Okay. If distress is there and it is favorable, like waking up in the morning. So waking up in the morning may be some distressful for some person, but it is favorable for Krishna consciousness. So we should accept those things. Okay. So it should be accepted in relation to what is favorable and unfavorable to Krishna consciousness. Happiness and distress both can be accepted. Okay. If distress is accepted, then we can say it's a penance. Okay. But it should be favorable to Krishna consciousness. So happiness and distress, whatever it is, it should be um, considered in the relation to favorableness and unfavorableness to Krishna consciousness. So that is the thing. Okay. Other qualities. So other quality, birth, the soul, there is no, for soul there is no birth nor death. Okay. Fearlessness, abhayam, non-violence, ahimsa, not to do anything which would put others in misery, confusion, and all distress. So this is the non-violence. Not checking anyone's progressive life. Okay. Equanimity, sama, satisfaction, satisfaction, austerity and penance. Satisfaction and whatever Krishna is giving, we are satisfied in that. Okay. Austerity and penance. Okay. So we have already told, if distress is there, it is favorable for Krishna consciousness. We will take that distress, that is called austerity and penance. Okay. Tapa. Charity, danam, give 50% of income to Krishna consciousness. Okay. So that is what Prabhupada is describing, that for a grihastha, donation, that is donating the charity, danam, is very, very important, because many people, other persons are dependent on the charity, because Brahmana is there. Okay. And charity should be given to Brahmana, because they are engaged in the preaching of the devotional service. Their life is dedicated for the preaching of devotional service. So, and they don't have time to earn money. So the grihastha should donate some money for the Brahmana. Okay. Sannyasis are there. So they are going door to door, everyone's house, every normal people's house, grihastha's house, so that they can so that they can tell them, so that they can engage them in devotional service, so that they can become aware, okay, of the real nature of this world. Okay. So sannyasi are going door to door, everyone person, so they are also eligible for the donation. Okay. So sannyasi and brahmana, these are the donation or charity should be given to the right people. Okay. I was listening to some senior devotee. He was telling that some people are engaged in the donating like some food, something to the beggars. Okay. Others are engaged in the, so some people are thinking, okay, so one day food is not enough, so what I will do, I will give him the work only, so that he is engaged and he will work and he will get money, so that he can live the life nicely. Okay. So he will create many jobs for them. They will take them to their home, they will take to some jobs, they will give them job. So first kind of people, they will give only food. Next type of people, they will give jobs. Okay. They will give some money, they will give some jobs to them, they will take them to the job, they will give them some job, so that they are working. Now while working, now they are still in distress only. Okay. If you see a person who is in job, who is doing any job, he is also in distress. So the best is to give them the transcendental knowledge, the Krishna conscious knowledge, so that they can be away from this distress. Okay. So this is what a senior devotee was telling, and I was just remembering the fact. Okay. Some people will try to give only the food. Okay. One day food you are giving, what happiness it will bring to that person. Next day again he is fighting with hunger. He is again hungry now. So some people are thinking greater than that. They will give some job to them. Okay. But still he is in distress only. Okay. Because even if a person has got job, there is distress in his life. Okay. So better to give Krishna consciousness, better to give transcendental knowledge. So he is away from he is away from this janma karma and janma mrityu jara vyadhi cycle. Okay. So that is the thing. Okay. charity. That is called charity. Prabhupada recommends 50% of income should be given to Krishna consciousness, 25% we should use for our daily life, and 25% we can have for our, if anything happens for the emergency purpose, we can store them. Okay, so that is the recommendation given by Prabhupada. 50% should be given for Krishna consciousness, for the development of Krishna consciousness, to the Krishna's, for the Krishna service, and 25% we can keep for our daily expenses, 25% for any emergency cases are there for that. Okay, but still some persons are there who are not okay with 50%. Okay, you can give 25%. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with 25% also, you can give like 10%. Okay, if 10% is also not there, you can give 5%. 5% not there, 1%, at least something you should donate, so that donating tendency should be there. Okay, so that is the thing. If you are donating to right person, if you are donating to Brahmana, that tendency should be there, and that tendency should be inculcated to our children also, and that is very, very important. Otherwise, attachment to the money is very, very dangerous. Okay, we will be attached to the money. Okay, so that is the thing. So for decreasing the attachment of the money, we should donate something. Donation is very important. Okay, so that is the thing. At least some part of, at least 1% you can fix that monthly. I will donate this amount to the temple, to the Brahmana, for the preaching of Krishna consciousness, for the service of Krishna. At least 1%, 2%. If a person is okay with 50%, then okay. If a person is okay with 25%, is okay. If a person is okay with at least 15%, whatever amount is there, you should donate something. This attitude should be inculcated within us and to the children. Okay, at least 1%, 0.5% is also okay. Anything, but the attitude should be there. Okay, that is the thing. Otherwise, it is we are working too much. We are working for the body too much. We are earning. We are engaged in the earning. And in this way, we will be too much attached to the money. So the donation tendency, we will be remembering that this money we are earning for Krishna. While we are earning this money, we will be remembering these things will be in our mind, that we are earning this money. We will be giving this money. Some part of this money is for Krishna's service. So we are earning for Krishna. So automatically that thought will come, and that you will, and automatically that you will become like Krishna conscious. So that is the thing. Okay. Otherwise, it is too difficult to remove the attachment from the money. Okay. Now, fame. Fame is, a man is famous when he is known as a great devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying only the famous man in this world is a great devotee. Okay. When he is a great devotee, then he becomes famous. He becomes famous. So like that, the only qualifications Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
Maharshya sapta purve chattvaro mavastata madbhava manasa jata yesham lokayima prajaha.
Okay. So the 7 great sages, before them the 4 other great sages and the Manu, the progenitor of the mankind, are born out of my mind, and all creatures in these planets descend from them. So Krishna is saying, I am the origin of all. From me, Brahma originated. From the Brahma, 4 Kumaras originated, and then 4 Kumaras, gradually all the progenitors have originated. So I am the only origin. So Krishna was telling that I am the origin of all, and no one is knowing my what is my opulences. Okay. So now Krishna is saying that these 7 sages and all has been originated from my mind. Okay. So that Krishna is called Prapitamaha. Okay. Okay. Prapitamaha. So Brahma is Pitamaha, that is Dadaji. Okay. And Prapitamaha is father of the grandfather. So Krishna is the Prapitamaha. Okay. Pitamaha is grandfather. Where it is coming? Here it is coming. It is coming somewhere else. It is coming in the side on. Okay. So in these 4 Kumaras, then Manus. Okay. 4 Kumara, Manu. And the 7 rishis, about the 7 rishis names were written. Okay, so this is the thing. So Krishna is called Prapitamaha, okay, and Brahma is called Pitamaha, okay. Pitamaha is the grandfather, and father of grandfather is Krishna, okay. And from the Brahma originated the four Kumaras. Then from the four Kumaras, the Rishis are the seven Rishis, Sapta Rishis has originated, and from the Sapta Rishis originated the uh, what is it called? Saptarishi and four Kumaras, and from them originated uh, this sages are there. Manus are there. Okay, so there are Manus. So Manus are originated, and from the Manus, all what is there in the all the planetary system, not only the Earth, all the planetary system, all the planets, all from the all living entity originated from that. Okay, so that is the thing which Krishna is describing. So Krishna is saying, I'm the origin of the all. Okay, and this 15 people, you will say there are 15 people are there in these three categories: four Kumaras, great seven Saptarishis, and the Manus. These 15 people are the origin of all the things, all the living in the people, all the living things we are seeing in this universe. Okay, this coming in the side, this side, so it is not visible. Okay, so when you read the translation, it will come. Okay, the purpose, it will come. Yes, Mataji.
गीता विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेति तत्त्वतः सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः.
He who knows in truth this glory and power of mind engages in allied devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So whatever glories and power of Krishna, when we know that Krishna is the origin of all the great sages, all the things, or Krishna is the origin of all the material things which we see. Krishna is the origin of all the people we see. Krishna is origin of us. Krishna is the origin of all those things. So when we know the opulences, then we naturally devote ourselves to Krishna. So that is the thing. Okay. So now the Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita starts. So these four slokas, which Krishna is speaking about his opulence. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवो मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुधा भाव समन्विताः.
So Krishna is saying, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo. He is the source of all the things. Okay. Matta Sarvam Pravartate. So everything is coming from him. Okay. Iti Matva Bhajante Mam Buddha Bhava Samanvita. Okay. So after knowing this, if a wise man worships me, if a wise man is there who knows all those things, that I am the source of everything, whether spiritual, whether material, everything is there after me. So if wise men know this, perfectly engages in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Okay. So I am the source of all spiritual and the material world. Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo. Matta Sarva Sarvam Pravartate. And everything emanates from me. Everything is coming from me. Okay. The wise who knows this perfectly engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Okay. So you can see Krishna is the source of everything. So it is again and again Krishna is saying, I am the source of everything. Whether the great rishis, where the great demigods are there, all are coming from me. Where all the Saptarishis are there, Manus are there, Kumaras are there, all are coming from me. Okay, even Brahma is coming from me. So I am the origin of all those things. Okay. Krishna is saying, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarvam Pravartate. Then results of knowing is, when you read the purpose, Krishna is saying, worship Krishna with, what is the result of knowing this? Worship Krishna with all heart. Engage in the devotional service and surrender. So if you know, if a person is the king of all those things, naturally you will devote towards him. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay. So if we are some examples we can take. Okay, some if in a country we are living and the PM of the country comes. Okay, so we are very happy. We respect him. We regard him very much. Okay, if the PM, if any CM is come, many people are there. They are coming for the regard. Okay, so materialistic people were regarding so much, knowing that he is the currently he is managing all those things. But see, think about Krishna. He is the proprietor of all those things. He is the proprietor of all the universe, all the things which you are seeing, the living, non-living, chara, achara, okay, material thing, living thing, all things Krishna is proprietor. So naturally, when we know this, what will happen? Worship Krishna with all their hearts and engage in the devotional service of him and surrenders to him. Okay, so that is the thing we all do. Okay, after knowing that Krishna is the source of all the things, whether spiritual, whether material.
मच्चित्तामगत प्राणा बोधयन्त परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च.
So after knowing what the great devotee does, so you can see Prabhupada is there. What the great devotee does after knowing this? Mat chitta mat gata prana. So mat chitta. So their chitta is engaged in Krishna. Mat gata prana. Their life is engaged in Krishna. Okay. Bodhayanta parasparam. They will talk. Okay. Parasparam means they will talk in between about Krishna. Okay. Kathayanta chamam nityam. So nityam. Daily they will do conversation about Krishna. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So in this way, they will find great satisfaction and their great happiness. Ramanti cha. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Okay. So what is this is what the great devotees are doing, and they are happy. How they are happy? The thoughts of my pure devotee dwells on me. Chitta. Their chitta is dwelling on Krishna. Thought. Okay. Their lives are surrendered into me. Mat gata prana. So their prana, their life, they have devoted their life to Krishna after knowing that Krishna is the supreme. Okay. And they derive great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Okay. Bodhayanta parasparam. And the katha they are telling in between Parasparam, they are doing the katha. Nityam, they are doing the katha about Krishna. They are talking about Krishna. They are happy in this way by talking about Krishna's Leela, by describing the Krishna's opulences, by describing about the Krishna's quality. They find great satisfaction. They find great bliss. Okay, this is how the great devotee, while serving Krishna, they feel happiness. That is the thing. Okay. Symptom of a pure devotee. So that was describing the symptom of pure devotee. What action the pure devotee does, that was describing that. Krishna becomes his life and soul, and he constantly hear about and discuss about Krishna. So about the devotees of Krishna, what they will do? In between them, they will be discussing about Krishna, Krishna's story, about the glories of Krishna, about pastime of Krishna. Anything they will do, they will include Krishna in that. Okay, anything material also they are doing, they will remember Krishna by attaching Krishna to them. Okay, so if they are washing the you can see, if they're washing the pots, they are remembering Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. See, saying Krishna, Krishna. They're making prasadam, Krishna, Krishna. Okay, deity worship. Okay, they are, see, the person is cleaning, he is telling Krishna, Krishna. Excuse me, sir, he is talking, but in mind Krishna is there. They're talking about Krishna. They see these devotees, they're talking about Krishna. And the child, sees playing with the child, but still she's remembering Krishna. So whatever action they're doing, they will include Krishna in that, and they will remember Krishna through that. Okay, Krishna is living in their house. Their the deities they are keeping in their house. They are remembering Krishna every time. That because Krishna, this house belongs to Krishna, and we are servant of Krishna. We are serving Krishna in this house. Like that, they are thinking. Okay, so they can include Krishna in their life like this. So 2 stages of devotional services are there. One is preliminary stage, one is mature stage. So preliminary stage also they will release the happiness, transcendental happiness. What to say about the mature stage? So in a preliminary stage, they release the transcendental pleasure from the service itself. So when they are doing the service, their devotional service, they are devoting their life to Krishna, their devotional service they are doing, they will have the transcendental pleasure. And in the mature stage, they are always situated in the love of God. So now everything, whatever love the work they are doing, they're engaged in the love of Krishna. Okay, and thus release the highest perfection which is exhibited by the Lord in his abode. So they do not want liberation. They do not want to go to the abode of Krishna. That happiness in the mature stage they are relishing here only. Okay, the devotional service can give you that happiness. In the preliminary stage as well as in the mature stage also. In the mature stage, a devotee do not want to go back to his abode only. They are exhibiting the love of Krishna in this world only. So that is the thing. Okay, so they do not want to go back to the backhead only, Godhead only, because they are relishing the Krishna's love in this world only. So that is the thing. Okay, two stages: preliminary stage and the mature stage. The thought of the pure devotee dwells in me, life fully devoted to my service. They derive great satisfaction and bliss, always conversing about me. So this is the symptoms of the great devotee. Whatever things you ask to a great devotee, whatever things people were asking to Prabhupada, Prabhupada will turn that thing to Krishna's discussion. He will include Krishna and he will start talking about Krishna. So that is what Prabhupada was doing. Okay. So these are the symptoms of pure devotee. They will always talk, they will always think about Krishna, because they know time is very less time they have, and they have to remember Krishna always. Okay. They have to train themselves so that they can remember Krishna every time. Okay. 10.10.
तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन मामुपयान्ति ते.
So Krishna is telling that if a person is constantly engaged in my devotional service, now he has taken my attention. Now I am giving my attention to him, and now I will give the understanding to him so that how he can come to me. That understanding I will give to him. So Krishna is giving the understanding that Jnana Deepena Krishna is giving him. Okay, so that is the thing. So to those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, okay, tesam satata yuktanam bhajantam priti purvakam. Priti purvakam, who are doing the bhajan, who are constantly remembering Krishna, they are worshipping Krishna. I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Dadami buddhi yogam. So he is giving buddhi yogam. He is giving the understanding through which they can come to Krishna. Okay, so coming to Krishna is through Krishna's mercy only. If we have Krishna's mercy, we can go back to Krishna Loka. Okay, so that depends on Krishna's mercy only. So the process itself, the Krishna consciousness process itself, is a purificatory. Okay, so that is the thing. While we are doing the Krishna consciousness process, Krishna will give us the buddhi yogam, the intelligence through which we can come to Krishna. So that is the thing. Okay. So three things are there. Karma yoga, when one knows that goal is Krishna, but still they are doing the karma. Jnana yoga, one knows that goal is Krishna only, but they derive pleasure in the mental speculation and understand Krishna is and speculate and speculate to understand Krishna. So he knows that Krishna goal is Krishna, but he is happy in speculating only. So that is called Jnana yoga. Karma yoga, he knows that goal is Krishna, but he is happy in doing karma. Okay, and by doing karma, he is remembering about Krishna. Okay, and then the last is the buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga, bhakti yoga is he knows that goal is Krishna and he is completely devoted toward Krishna. He is completely devoted himself. So he derives great pleasure in the bhakti. Okay, so that is the thing. So when one knows that goal and seeks completely in Krishna's consciousness and devotional service, he acting in buddhi yoga or bhakti yoga, that complete yoga, the highest perfection stage. Okay, so one knows that goal is Krishna, and now he is acting the devotional service. Now he is acting for Krishna. That stage is called buddhi yoga. Okay, so the last Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita, last of the Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थं अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Krishna is lamping the Jnana Deepa in the heart of the devotee. So out of compassion for them, Anukampartha. Okay, so Anukampa means for the compassion of the devotee, Krishna is telling. Okay, so out of compassion for them, I, dwelling in their heart, okay, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. So Jnana Deepena he is giving. Okay, so Krishna was giving the buddhi yoga, the intelligence, so that the person can come. Now Krishna is describing, then I, in their heart, Jnana Deepena, I am enlightening the Jnana Deepena, so that ignorance is dissipated. Okay, So out of compassion for them, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Okay, so this is the thing. Krishna is giving the Gyan Deepina, Krishna is giving the Buddhi Yoga. So we should depend upon the Krishna's mercy. This was the last of the Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. So a special mercy of the Lord. Lord, destroy all the impediments and dispels any ignorance in the heart with the shining lamp of knowledge. To whom? The person who had devoted himself toward Krishna. Okay. Now this is the section number C, that is 12 from 12 to 18. Okay. Arjuna accepts Krishna's position and requests to hear more about his opulences. So Arjuna refers to the previous authority, thus confirms Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prays to Krishna to hear more about his glory so that he can always think of me and remember him. Otherwise, Krishna will remain unknowable. So Krishna's glory only Krishna can tell, because Maharshi Gana, Devagana, no one knows Krishna. So now Arjuna is asking Krishna to tell about his glories. Krishna will be described, because no other than Krishna can describe the opulences of Krishna. So that is it, because no one knows about Krishna. So it is special mercy of Krishna that he is describing his opulences to the Arjuna, so that for the benefit of the mankind we are reading. Okay, so that is the thing. So now Arjuna's request, Mataji.
Arjuna Vacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adideva Bhajam Vibhum Agusvam Rishayat Sarve Devarshi Naradastata Astito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishimi.
So Krishna is saying, Param Brahma, Param Dhama. You are Param Brahma. Okay. So one is Brahma. Brahma is Brahma. We are Brahma, like Brahma. Okay. We are like Jiva. Jiva is like Brahma. And one is Param Brahma. Param Brahma is we are emanating from that. Okay. We are part and parcel of that. So you are that part and parcel. Arjuna is saying you are that part. You are that the complete whole from which we are emanating. So you are the Param Brahma. You are the Param Dhama. You are the ultimate abode where we will be going. You are the Param Dhama. Okay. Pavitram Paramam Bhavam. So you are the Pavitram. Yeah. You are the purifier and the Param Bhavan. Okay. The absolute truth and eternal divine person. Purusham, that is eternal divine person. Shashvatam Divyam. Okay. Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. You are Adi Devam, you are Ajam, Ajanma. That is Ajam is Ajamma, Vibhum. Ahustam Rishi Sarve. Okay. Devashir Narada Satha. So about this, who is telling? All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, and Vyasa proclaim this to you. And now you yourself are declaring it to me. So Arjuna is saying, let's read the purport, then let's read the translation, then we'll discuss this. Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Brahman, the ultimate, the supreme abode, the purifier, the absolute truth, and the eternal divine person. You are the primal God, transcendental and original, and you are the unborn and all-pervading beauty. All the great sages such as Narada, Sita, Devala, and Vyasa proclaim this to you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. Okay, so Arjuna is saying that you are the supreme person, you are the supreme Brahman, you are the Param Brahman, Ajam, you are Shashvatam, you are Divyam, you are Purusham, all those things, but the qualities are there. I was also believing in that. Okay, so I also believing in that by hearing about you, all those things. Okay, so I have the belief, and that is not sufficient. So he is giving the references that even the great sages like Narad Muni is very great sages. Even the Vyasdev, he has written the piles of Vedic literature, the knowledge which was penned down by the knowledge which was penned down by the Vyasadeva. Okay, so much knowledge was there. All the Vedas, Puranas, all were written by Vyasadeva. Even the Bhagavatam is written by Vyasadeva. So all those Vedic literature, so much piles of Vedic literature written by Vyasadeva. And that person is also accepting that truth, that you are the supreme person, you are the supreme Brahman, ultimate abode, you are the Ajanma, all those quality which I was believing, all those other people's great sages are also believing. Okay, and even that is not sufficient, then now you are telling that to me now in front. Now you are also accepting the same. Okay, so now I I believe in all those things which was being told. Okay, so that is the thing. So Swayam Chaiva Pravisi me. So now you are saying to me also. So all the Devi and all the great rishis have told this even, and now you are telling me the same thing. Okay, so that is the meaning of this sloka. So that meaning Param Brahma, you are the supreme truth. Param Dhama, ultimate abode. Pavitram, the purest, untainted by material contamination. You are Pavitram. Param Bhavan, that is truth, absolute truth. You are absolute truth. Okay. Purusham, you are the personal, you are a person, the supreme enjoyer. Then the Shashvatam, that is eternal. Divyam, that is transcendental. Then Adidevam, you are the original Lord. Ajam, unborn. Vibhum, the greatest, accepted by all the acharyas. Narada, Sita, Devala, Vyasa, great acharyas is accepting this. You yourself are declaring it to me. Now you are also telling me the same truth, same thing. Now I totally accept it as truth. Okay. Neither demigods nor the demon can understand your personality. Nothing, no one can understand Krishna's personality except Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. So these are the things which Arjuna says about Krishna. Param Brahma, Param Dhamam, Pavittam Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adi Devam. Okay. Ajam Vibhum. So these are the things, these are the qualities Arjuna was describing, and he is not saying that I is telling this. The great sages are telling this, and now you are also telling this. So I accept it as totally truth. Okay.
Sarvam yetat ritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nagite bhagavat vyaktim vidur devana danavaha.
What is written there, Mataji? Can you read this?
Oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the gods nor demons, oh Lord, know thy personality.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So Arjuna is saying that you are the source of everything. That's why no one knows about your quality, your personality. Okay, so now Arjuna will say, ask Krishna to describe his opulences so that he can remember, because no one can know Krishna except Krishna. So Krishna is telling about himself. Okay, indeed you alone know yourself by your own potency. So you are the only person who knows yourself, about yourself. No other person knows you. Okay. O origin of all, Lord of all being, God of gods, O supreme person, Lord of the universe. Okay, so this is what, and this is in the purport Prabhupada is writing. The acceptance of Arjuna of all that Krishna says should be emulated. Then we can understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita, and then only can we understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Okay, so this is the. So now Arjuna is saying, how should I meditate on you? In what various form are you to be contemplated, O blessed Lord? One minute. Some sound is coming from outside. Okay. हाँ इसको बंद कर देते दरवाजा. Okay. So Arjuna is saying, how should I meditate on you? In what various forms are you to be contemplated, O blessed Lord? So now Arjuna is indirectly saying, tell your opulences to me. Tell me again in detail, O Janardana Krishna, of your mighty potencies and glories, for I never tire of hearing your ambrosial words. Okay, so now Arjuna is requesting Krishna to tell his opulences so that he can remember. Why he is asking? Please describe in detail. So this is Arjuna. Arjuna is saying, please describe in detail the mystic powers of your opulences. I am never satiated in hearing about you. For more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your word. The more I hear from you, the more I want to hear. This is the quality. When we read Bhagavad Gita, the more we read, the more we want to read. That is because when we read one time, devotional service will develop. And when devotional service is starting, then we again want to read Bhagavad Gita. And then when we are reading, more different meaning will come to us, and more devotional service, the devotional services grow. And in that way, we'll be reading Bhagavad Gita more and more. Okay, then we'll shift to Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam we want to read more about Krishna. Then we'll be reading what Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, more. So many literatures are there. Okay. Advantage of hearing of Krishna's opulences. Hearing increases remembrance. When we hear, so this is the thing, hearing is very important. Many times Krishna has told this, the hearing. Now hear from me, chapter starts from hearing. Okay. So advantage of hearing Krishna's opulences, hearing increases remembrance. Then always thinks of Krishna. When we hear about Krishna, we think of Krishna always. Okay. Thus, by remembering Krishna, one can relish the great nectar. Okay. One is never satiated by hearing about Krishna. So why Arjuna wanted to hear more about all the pervading opulences of Krishna? Arjuna's reason. 10.16, Arjuna is already satiated with the understanding of Krishna and has no doubt that Krishna is Krishna's position. Then in the 10.16, for the sake of common people, because you are only knowing your opulences. So how the general people will know unless until you tell. Okay, the force for the sake of materialist people, for the sake of materialist people, and for personal absorption, Arjuna want to know how shall I constantly think of you. So for his personal absorption, for the other people also, other people can also take advantage. To taste the nectar, want to hear more and more and taste the nectar of his word. Okay. So now the Krishna's opulences is described in these verses. Okay, verse section number D, that is 19.42. Krishna described the most prominent among his limitless, all-pervading opulences. So many opulences are there. Unlimited opulences of Krishna are there. Okay, so Krishna cannot describe all of them. So Krishna is describing only a little bit of them, only a small amount of them. Okay, so only very prominent, which is very prominent among them, Krishna is describing that only. Names his opulences and then explain that these opulences simply indicate a fraction of his glory. So many opulences he will be telling, and then in the last Krishna will be telling that these are only his only a fragmental part of his glories. Okay, because Krishna is unlimited. Okay? Because he pervades and supports the entire universe with a mere fraction or fragment of his total potency. Only by thinking he can maintain all the universe. Okay. This is what Krishna is saying.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kandate Katayishyami Divyahya Vibhutayaga Pradanyata Kurushcheshta Nasyanto Vistarasyame.
So the blessed Lord said, yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestation, but only of those which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulences are limitless. Okay, so only the prominent one Krishna will be telling. So if you see, so many opulences are in one slide is there. Okay, so we'll try to read all the opulences. You can read in the purports also all the opulences. So you can go through quickly. We'll go through this. Otherwise, it is very small written and very too many opulences are there. Okay, so very small. So what I will do, I have other one which I take in level 1. I will open that and we'll try to see the opulences there. Okay, so quickly I will open that that PDF of my level 1 and we'll see. Okay. What is happening? Just wait one some. It is not opening. And if it is opening, then some problem is there in sharing. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, your screen is visible.
Okay, so I'll quickly move to the appliances. So here comes the appliances. Okay. So we'll see the appliances, then we'll move forward. Okay. So this is what Krishna was saying. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, yes, I will tell you my splendorous manifestation, but only of those which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulences are limitless. Okay. So now Krishna is telling his opulences. Okay. So Krishna is saying, I am the super soul. The opulences Krishna is not describing. I am the super soul. Whenever you see super soul, remember me. Seated in everyone's heart. Seated in everyone's heart of all the living entity. I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all the beings. So Krishna is saying, I am the beginning, and the middle, and the end of all the things. Okay, whatever things you are saying, by seeing all those things, you can remember me. Okay. Of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Okay. So all the Adityas, when you are saying, I am the Vishnu of them. Of the light, I am the radiant sun. Okay, the most prominent more prominent only the Krishna is speaking about. Okay, so of light I am the radiant sun. Of the Maruts I am the Marichi, controlling deity of wind. So he is Marichi among the Maruts. Among the stars I am the moon. Okay, so among the stars he is the moon. Of the demigods I am the Indra, the king of heaven. Okay. Of the Vedas I am the Sam Veda. Of the senses, I am the mind. In the living beings, I am the living force, that is consciousness. Okay. Of all the Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Of the Yaksha and Rakshasa, I am the Lord of the wealth, that is Kuber. So among the Yaksha and Rakshasa, Krishna is Kuber. Of the Vasus, I am the fire, that is Agni. Of mountains, I am Meru Parvat. He is the Meru Parvat. Okay. Of the priest, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief Brihaspati. So among the priest, he is Brihaspati. Of the general, I am the Kartikeya. Okay, he is the Kartikeya. Of the bodies of water, I am the ocean. Of the great sages, I am Bhrigu. I am Bhrigu sage, Bhrigu Rishi. Okay. Of vibration, I am the transcendental Om vibration. Okay. Whatever vibration you hear, remember, if you whatever vibration there, Krishna is representing Om there. Of sacrifices, I am the chanting of the holy name, Japa. Of the sacrifices, Krishna tells that he is Japa, name Japa. Okay. Of the immovable things, I am the Himalaya. Okay. Among perfected being, I am the sage Kapila. Of the Gandharvas, I am the Chitraratha. Okay. Of the songs, of the sages among the demigods, I am Narada. He is representing Narada. Of the sages among the demigods. Of all the trees, I am the banyan tree. Okay. The banyan tree Krishna is representing. Of the horses, horses know me to be the Uchishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean of nectar. Of the lordly elephants, I am Iravat. Among the men, I am the monarch. Monarch is the king. So among the men, he is king. Of weapon, I am the thunderbolt. Okay, so you can see Indra has thunderbolt. Of the weapon, he is thunderbolt. Among the cows, I am the Survi cow. Okay. Of causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. Okay, the Cupid, the god of love, he is Kandarpa. Of serpent, I am Vasuki. Vasuki serpent was used for the churning of ocean. Okay. Among the dispenser of love, I am Yama, the lord of death. Okay, so Yamraj he is. Okay. Of departed ancestor, I am Aryama. Okay. Among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Among the many-hooded Nagas, I am Ananta. Among the subduers, I am the time. Among the Daityas, demon, I am the devoted Prahlad. Okay, among the Daitya, he is Prahlad. Among the beasts, I am the lion. And among the birds, I am Garuda. Okay, so Garuda, he is lion, he is representing all those things. Okay. Of the fishes, I am the shark. So among the fishes, he is shark. Okay, one is the. Of the flowing rivers, I am the Ganga. So he is representing Ganga, he is representing the shark. Of the wielder of weapon, I am Ram. Okay. A purifier, I am the wind. So wind purify all those things. So of the purifier, he is the wind. Among the logician, I am the conclusive truth. Among of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of self. So Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, of the all the sciences, chemistry, physics, all those things are there. Of those sciences, the science which tells about the truth, about the self, he is that science. Of all creation, I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle, O Arjuna. So he is the beginning, middle, and end. Okay, whatever creation is there. Of the creator, I am Brahma. So Brahma is the creator. Brahma originates from Krishna, and then he creates all the universes. Okay, so of the creator, he is Brahma. I am also inexhaustible time. He is time. He is representing the time. Among the compound words, I am the dual compound. Like the words which have the similar meaning, the same meaning, like Ram, Krishna, same meaning. Okay. So among the compound words, he is the dual compound. Okay. Of the letter, I am the letter A or A. So it is the starting of all the letters. So he represents the starting of all the letters. Okay. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. So these are the women qualities. Krishna represents these qualities among the women. I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. So he is the future. He is the generating principle. He is the seed giving father. Whoever is yet to come, he is the original creator of all those things. Okay, he is the future. I am all devouring death also. So death also he is, and the origin also he is. So both he is. Okay. Of the hymns of the Samved, I am the Bahat Sama. Okay. Of poetry, I am Gayatri. Okay. Of month, I am the Magshena. That is November, December season where the crops are being cut by the farmers. Okay. And they are enjoying that now they have crops. Okay. So the cutting of crop season, new crops are coming. That season, Krishna is representing that month. Okay. Of seasons, flower bearing spring. So spring season, Krishna is representing the spring season. Okay. I am also the gambling of the cheats. Okay. So among the cheats, he is the gambling. Of the splendid, I am the splendor. I am the victory. I am the adventure. I am the strength of the strong. So whatever things, great thing you see in any person, that is due to, if a person is there, he is singing very nicely. By singing only, you can remember Krishna. If a person is very, very beautiful, you can remember Krishna, that the creator has created this beautiful thing. So how beautiful that creator would be. Okay. If a person is very, very powerful, okay, so this person is very, very powerful. How powerful that person will be who has created this powerful person. So we can remember Krishna by seeing if any quality, good quality, if a person have, we can remember Krishna by using those qualities. Okay, we can remember that this person has this quality. Remember about the original person who has created these so beautiful qualities. Okay, if a person is very, very intelligent, very, very intelligent, we can remember, okay, that this person is very intelligent. So how intelligent that person would be who has created this intelligent person. So we can remember Krishna through those qualities. Okay, that is the opulences. Of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Okay, of the sages, I am Vyasa. Among the great thinkers, I am Ushana, that is Sukracharya. Of the descendant of Vishnu, I am the Vasudev. Okay. See, of the wise, I am the wisdom. So all the wisdom, Krishna is the wisdom. When we see those person, great personality, we remember Krishna, how the intelligent that person would be who has created this intelligent person. How intelligent that supreme person would be who has created this person. Okay, so that is the thing. Opulences, in that way we can remember. Okay, whatever quality you think you have, whatever quality. Okay, if you think yourself very intelligent, think about Krishna, that how intelligent that person would be who has created this intelligent person. If I'm singing very nicely, okay, so that this is Krishna's mercy. Okay, we are how this is how beautifully I'm singing, that is due to that person. So how beautiful that person would be. Okay, so that in that way we can remember. Of secret things, I am the silence. Of those who seek victory, I am the morality. Among the all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am the punishment. So his punishment also. Okay, his morality also, his punishment also. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. So everyone depends on Krishna. That is what Krishna is saying. Everything depends on Krishna. There is nothing which can depends without Krishna. So whether it is moving, whether it's non-moving, everything depends on Krishna's mercy. We depends on Krishna and mercy. This nature depends on Krishna and mercy. So naturally, after knowing this, what we will do, we'll devote ourselves to Krishna. So that is the thing. I'm the generating seed of all the existence. So Krishna is the original father of all. This concludes the opulences. Now Krishna is saying, after this saying the opulences, yes, Mataji, I will quickly move to the other slide so that we can. Okay, that slide has been closed. So I will open that slide again. Oh, where is that slide? One minute. It will take some time. This is chapter number 10. Yeah. That chapter I will share this chapter only, the 18-day chapter only, and we'll finish this chapter. This is coming around end only, but not getting that chapter. Share that. Yeah. Yes, Mataji, my screen visible?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
I'll quickly move to that slide.
Yeah.
So opulences we have read. So Krishna is describing those opulences. Now Krishna will tell him those opulences are only a fragment. Okay, whatever I have described, those are like the fragment parts. Okay. Chaturshloki we have read. Yeah. So this was the slide we left. So this was what we have read in detail, and Krishna has described these qualities. After this, Krishna is saying, this one. So now Krishna is saying, furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no, this we have read. O mighty conqueror of night, there is no end of my divine. I have spoken to you. Whatever I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. So Krishna is telling, I have infinite opulences. Whatever I said to you, that that is only fragmental part. Okay, so that is what Krishna is saying. Know that all the opulent, beautiful, and glorious creation spring from but my spark, from but a spark of my splendor. Krishna is saying, so all those things are only the spark of my splendor. Yes, Mataji, one sloka is there.
Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam Srimadurjitamewa va Tattadeva vagachatvam Mama tejomsha sambhavam.
So these are the tejo amsa. These teja you can see here. Mama tejo amsa sambhava. So these are sambhav. These are possible only due to my only the spark. Tejo amsa. Amsa is the part, and tejo is the splendor. So all these are springing from just a spark of my splendor. Okay. So know that all the beautiful, glorious, and mighty creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Just a tejo amsa. Okay.
Atava bahunaitena kim jatena tavarjuna Vishtavyakhamidam Krishnam ekamshena sthito jagat.
But what need is there? Krishna is telling after telling all those things. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? What is the need of all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Okay, so everything is possible due to my only a single fragment. So whatever you have known, only just a fragmental part. So there is no need of detailed knowledge. Too much detailed knowledge there. These are at all not needed. So just what you have to do is surrender yourself to Krishna. Surrender yourself to Krishna. So that is the thing. Okay. Krishna support and pervade the entire universe with mere fragment of himself. Conclusion of Bhagavad Gita chapter 10. From Krishna's potent energy, even the sun gets its power, and by Krishna's partial expansion, the whole world is maintained. Therefore, Krishna is the worshipable. Okay, so this is Krishna. So after knowing the opulences, we worship Krishna. So that is the thing. Chapter 10 explains how to concentrate mind in Krishna consciousness in full devotional service by hearing about different opulences and expansions of Krishna's energy. Devotional service and worship of Krishna are explained in Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. Devotional service, what are the devotees are doing, how Krishna is reciprocating by giving the Jnana Deepa, okay, by Buddhi Yoga. Okay, so all those things we read in Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. Thus, chapter 10 explains how to attain the highest devotional perfection of association with the Supreme Lord. Okay, so this was the chapter number 10. This is the summary of section. We have read about from the verse number 1 to 7, Krishna's position as the origin of everything. Then 8 to 10, we have read about the Chaturshloki. Then 12 to 42, Arjuna was explaining that I am accepting. Now please explain the opulences for the general people. So Krishna was now, and after his request, Krishna was explaining his opulences. So this is the summary of the chapter number 10. So this is from my side, chapter number 10. I hope you have all understood. If you have any question, you can put in the chat box. You can go through the chapter. Chapter is very beautifully written. The 7 to 12 chapter is very, very beautiful. Krishna describes his opulences, and when we hear about the opulence of Krishna, when we hear about Krishna, how he reciprocate to his devotee, how his devotees are doing, what is the symptoms of all the devotees which are doing the devotional service of Krishna. Those things when we hear, when we read, then we become our devotional service, our devotional, our devotion become more faithful. So that is the thing. So when we read this chapter number 7 to 12, very, very nicely written, very, very nicely. We read again and again these chapters. Okay. So I request you all to read the chapters, keep chanting and do the quizzes. If you have any question, you can put in the form which Mataji will provide. I will try to answer that. Okay. So is there anything more? If you want any question, is there anything during the discussion? Yes, Mataji. One hand is raised, Mataji. So I will unmute. Sanchita Mataji. Yes, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
So while discussing today's chapter, we were discussing about donations. So I just wanted to ask that should these donations be only towards devotional services, or we can donate to anyone we see who is needy or like in help of us? So like, or like, is it mandatory that donations should go towards only to devotional services?
Yes, yeah, I know your point, Mataji, what you are asking. So I was going through this Grihastha Ashram seminar. In that seminar, it was described about the donation. Okay, so it is like if anyone comes to a Grihastha, the Grihastha should not let them go without giving anything. Okay, so that is the duty of Grihastha, because Grihasthas are only person who are earning in this society, in this Varnasma system. So any beggar is there, anyone is there, but we should give them something. But what we should give? Prabhupada describes that we should give them only Krishna. That is the thing. Whatever way we can connect him to Krishna, we should give that thing to them. Okay, if a beggar is there, anyone is there, we should give them Krishna. Okay, so give them some prasadam, give them some teaching, give them something so that they can connect themselves to Krishna. In that way, if we are giving them the money, what they are doing with the money, we don't know. Maybe they are too much oppressed with the society. They are just asking for the money, just begging for the money, and after that they are smoking with that, they are drinking with that. We don't know. Okay, so try to give them Krishna. So that is what Krishna, Prabhupada is just describing, that any person who is begging in front of you, try to give them some prasadam, try to give them something about Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. Money we should avoid directly to the person. We don't know what he will do with the money. Okay, but qualified, and Krishna is described also in the charity part, that we should give money, we should give charity to a person who is qualified for the charity. Otherwise, the reaction we will suffer. Okay, whatever reaction that person is doing, we will also suffer. If our money we are giving to any Brahmana who is preaching about Krishna consciousness, who is teaching about Krishna consciousness, who is working for the whole mankind, who is working for the whole society, then that is called the that is called the charity in the goodness. Okay, so that is the thing. If you are giving any person who is using that money for anything else, something else, then that may be in the rajoguna, tamoguna, the other guna also. Okay, so our charity should also elevate us toward Krishna consciousness. That is the thing. Whatever charity we are giving, that charity should also elevate our Krishna consciousness, should also progress, should also advance advance you towards the Krishna. So that is the thing. So charity, even if you are doing charity, penance, anything you are doing, you should elevate yourself towards Krishna. So that is the thing. Okay, so even the charity is there, we should give the charity to the person who is qualified Brahmana, who is preaching for the Krishna, who is teaching about Krishna. So already we have mentioned during the class that any person is there, they will give, any beggar is there, they will give one time food. A person who is thinking more about that person, they will give the job for him so that he will eat daily. But even that the job is not satisfying him. Even the many people are doing job, they are not satisfied, they are in distress. Even the job is not enough for that. Okay, so try to give Krishna. That is the ultimate thing they can get from you. Okay, so that was the thing. I was hearing one great devotee, a senior devotee, they were telling that when Sandipani Muni is there. Okay, he is Guru of Krishna. Sandipani Muni was there in his Guru's ashram. There, his Guru was very satisfied with all the people, all the children there in the Gurukula. So he asked them, whatever you want, you can ask me. Okay, I'm now retiring. Whatever things you want, I will give you. So many people were asking different things. Oh, Guruji, you give me your Kamandal. Guruji, you give me your chadi. All those things they were wanting. But Sandipani was not wanting anything. Okay, so his Guru asked, why you are not asking anything from me? So he said, Guru Maharaj, the thing which you have given me, that is the thing I wanted. Nothing else I want. So what thing I have given you? So Sandipani Muni explained that that getting a bona fide guru in this material world is the most desirable thing one can have. Okay, getting a bona fide guru who can elevate ourselves in the Krishna consciousness, who can progress ourselves in the Krishna consciousness, that is the greatest thing one can demand in this material world. Okay, and that I have got from you. So that is the thing. Okay, so when one gets to know about Krishna, that is the greatest thing one can have. So even if you are giving charity, try to give Krishna. That is the greatest thing one can have in the form of charity. Okay, so that is the concept of charity, Mataji. I hope you have understood the concept, Mataji. Okay. Any other question related to the chapter? Or if you come across any chapter, you can put in the Google form. We'll take that question in the next time. So if you have any question, Sentunath. Setunath. Yes, Mataji, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
In 2.6, it is mentioned that there are the 7 rishis. You see, then Rudra, and then the seven sages.
Prabhuji, your voice is not clearly audible to me. Can you come close?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. In the verse 10.6, 10.6, they have mentioned the different names of the sages. Okay. Now, after the book says that then from Brahma came the Sanaka, and 4 sages, and then Rudra, and then the 7 sages. Who are the 7 sages?
Oh, okay. That slide was we missed now. Okay, I will wait. Actually, when you read the sloka and the purport, then Prabhupada describe all the 7 sages. So these are the names of 7 sages, Prabhuji.
Okay.
So these are the 25 patriarchs of all the living entity. That time it was coming on the side. Now it is coming in the correct position. So 25 patriarchs of all the living entity. From this, all the living entity originated. So from Brahma, 4 Kumaras came: Sanaka, Sanada, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumara. So these are the 4 Kumaras which came from the Brahma. Okay, and then the 7 sages. So these are the 7 sages: Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishta.
Brigu, Marichi, Atri, Pulastya, Pulaha, Vasishta, right?
Yes. These are the 7 sages. Yes, Prabhuji. So you can see here, or you can read the chapter, then it will come. When you read the chapter, it will come. Okay, Prabhuji, in the purports.
Okay, thank you.
And then the 14 Manus. Okay, and Vivashwan, you can say.
These are the things which is okay.
Manus. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll meet. Yes, Mataji, we'll meet again next week. I hope you will read the chapter and try to do the quizzes. If you have any question, you put in the chat box. We'll meet again tomorrow. Till that time, keep chanting, keep reading, keep remembering Krishna, keep praying for me so that I can advance the devotional life. Okay, we'll meet again. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripasyantu bhavecha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namah. Hare Krishna. This time unmuting everyone.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you, Nandita.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.